I've messed up on waterings, I messed up on lights, I messed up on airflow. I mean, killing plants regularly just to figure out, oh, this one thing, which was my watering was off. Because I'm in cocoa coir, I need to water every day now. It's not soil. Each time, it's not a loss, it's a lesson. The growers who DM me and show me support, they tell me, bro, that's nothing. I've killed hundreds of clones before. I'm like, okay, I haven't killed hundreds of clones, so I'm doing good right now. Like,
hey, yo, we put free money where the mic is. He got it on lock like Rikers. Green rebates get you paid, so a lot of people like us. Money Talks Podcast, watch it on all your devices. Woo! Welcome back to the Money Talks Podcast. I'm here with Tay with the Baby Ape Brand, straight from the Bay Area. Shout out to Antioch 925.
Yes, sir.
It's always nice to see a fellow Bay Area from the Pittsburgh, right?
Yeah.
Pittsburgh Bay. Nice.
Handling.
That's the last BART stop.
One of the
Cool.
last ones. Pittsburgh. We got a BART right in the center of town by that Pittsburgh sign. If you know, you know. So they just built that one though. So I haven't been there in about a few years. I just went back just locally. Didn't do too much. Shot a music video because I also make music too.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, I was out there on work and getting clothes and gear into stores out there. Shout out Habibi Boys. Shout out Loyalty 645. We got a lot of stuff coming out there. You guys be on the lookout.
You're shouting a lot of. You're very well connected, man. How does a dude from Pittsburgh, California, wind up in Minneapolis?
Real estate. Yeah. I came out here to get rental properties, and my first deal, I ended up getting refunded, so I moved on to this deal that I'm on now. So I'm on number 2, and this house was an old duplex. So I basically can wall it off and make more rental income and have, 2 streams of income coming, or I can make it I'll build it out for what it is and then sell it and make a good profit on it. I got it on a good deal, so, let's keep it going.
And where does like your experience with cannabis tie into all of this?
At 16 years old, when I first smoked, man, kids don't do it at home, but in Cali and in the Bay Area, there's dispensaries everywhere. There's cards, Benjamins, ever since I smoked it, I felt confident that I wasn't gonna lose myself like smoking it. It's really chill, it's really nice. Also medicinally helps a lot of people. I've been around autistic kids and stuff like that, and it helps them calm down. So I've seen that side of it. I've seen the recreational side of it, and then it was only right to just start trying to grow it, because I feel like that's the next level into knowing cannabis for real, is when you actually are growing it, because it doesn't start off, exotic. It's about all the time and techniques and the whole ocean of knowledge that comes with that. It fascinates me.
So when did you start growing? Was it in California or?
It was in Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I started growing about 2 years ago, and indoor in a 5x5. I had someone invest into like getting the initial setup after I got into conversations about licensing with people, and I was gonna get into a popular store out here. I can't mention them because it didn't happen, but shout out to you guys. You guys inspired me to look into that for real, and got that first investor, started growing. YouTube University, shout out. I learned a lot from there, and then on top of that, I had shout out to, I don't know if he wants to be mentioned, but he's a grower out in Humboldt, and he also gives me game on what to do, what to start doing, like washing, bubble hash. I'm about to start doing bubble hash. I was gonna get the heat press and start, whatchamacallit, what is the right word for it? To branch off onto other things. Let's just not use a complicated word. And so I wanted to learn every aspect of cannabis: edibles, wax, bubble hash, hashish, like every part of it. And eventually I want to basically come out each one of my grows with the whole plant harvested, nothing gone to waste. I can even make it's endless opportunities. So that's what really fascinates me about cannabis. It's so diverse, like it's crazy. So that really just got me into it.
When you first started growing, like that first harvest, what were
some mistakes you make? Because everyone has mistakes you learn from. What were the biggest mistakes you were making at first?
So here's the thing with me. I dive deep, and I basically put myself on a crash course to learn each substrate of like what I can grow in. Hydroponic, I haven't done aquaponics, but I did hydroponic, soil, pure cocoa coir, and now I've settled on a sort of a 50-50 of soil and cocoa coir. I forgot the question. This has been a great event, honestly.
Just like some of the mistakes you were making when you first.
Right, got me back on track. So learning all those things, you're bound to mess up. Like the simplest thing to watering schedule can kill your plant. Like it's crazy because you can go up in delicacy or you can go low and keep it relatively consistent and light and manageable. I wanted to learn it all. I've messed up on waterings. I messed up on lights. I messed up on airflow. I mean, killing plants regularly just to figure out, this one thing, which was my watering was off. Because I'm in cocoa coir, I need to water every day now. It's not soil. Soil, I could have just watered once and it'll last me 3 days, on a good day. So stuff like that, I messed up in every direction, in every area, but each time it's not a loss, it's a lesson. So that's how I ended up taking it. And the growers who DM me and show me support, they tell me, bro, that's nothing. I've killed hundreds of clones before. I'm like, okay, I haven't killed hundreds of clones, so I'm doing good right now.
Interesting. So what made you fall in love with, because we all hear the term trust the process, fall in love with the process, not the end result, but the process. So what made you fall in love with the process of growing?
You will relate to this because you're from California, and I feel like that's sort of the Cali vibe out there. You roll with the punches, you take everything on the chin, and you just never stop because that's the worst thing in your mind you could do is quit. I didn't want to quit. I'm not a quitter. I want to see it to the end. I wanted to be able to say, I can produce za. I got the Baby Ape Exotics. That's the marijuana branch of the company. We have Baby Ape Brand and we have Baby Ape Exotics. Baby Ape Exotics is all for cannabis medically and recreational. So how can you say you're a true, marijuana consumer if you haven't, grown weed or something like that? That's a debatable thing. It's, I feel like the grass is greener on the other side when you actually grow it yourself. You're getting it fresh. You're getting it like cream quality. You're talking about top shelf dispensary quality in your house, bro. Like,
yeah,
you don't have to go nowhere else.
How much better does it feel to get high off weed that you grew versus weed that someone else grew?
I would say it depends on who grew it. If they're really, in Bay Area slang, if they're really a boy and they got the sauce, I love it. If it's just a passed down, pack or whatever, like I'm sort of cool off that. Like, yeah. I just leveled up my quality so much. I'd rather smoke my own doobies than to just smoke a passed down pack.
Right.
Like, it has to be a reason. And with a grower, there's always a reason. Well, why did you want to grow Gushers? Well, I like Gushers, and I knew that I could take the strain possibly to a peak growing point, and then I could try real Gushers.
And what's some feedback that you've gotten on your product?
Okay, yeah, I would say curing. Curing has definitely been my biggest, I would say, hill to climb, because the temperature, you got to worry about airing it out. Yeah, it's a step with multiple more steps behind it. So that's been one of the tougher things to hold on to. Now I got all the kits. I got all the gear. I got thermometers. I got, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi thermometers. Like, everything is all numbers and it's good now. So, I got it going.
Yeah.
I got it going.
So you're 2 years in the game, two years growing. How does it feel to be at an event like this and you see people who have been growing for 30 years and they're known worldwide for their product? How does it feel to rub shoulders and interact with those people?
Well, I would say shout out to Master Creations and Shiloh. He's the one who told me to pull up. So I'm doing my thing online and, posting photography of the plants. Super crazy. I just posted one today, actually, and I think I let you smell it. How did you like it?
Oh, it smelled great. I'm still high off the smell.
Yeah, man. Standing next to these guys, it really made me be like, the sky's the limit, You gotta get out of your comfort zone. Even though in here I feel comfortable, but it's like they acknowledge you, and they were nice. I mean, honestly, I've just been blown away by like how the rep in Cali is of the cannabis industry. It's a lot of politics. It's a lot of who not you can't. Yeah, you can start your own thing, but they're not gonna let you in the door. They got it on lock. So for me to actually conversate with legacy growers, shout out to Kat. She grew Gorilla Glue. Like, I tried not to fan out because I'm like, whoa, Gorilla Glue is the first strain ever that I got so high off of. I felt like I was phasing through life. And I thought I was laced because of how strong and potent it was. And the entourage effect hitting it, like, I didn't know that type of za yet. And now I met her. And my company is the Baby Ape Brand, you know what I'm saying? I would like to, pick up game and learn from her on everything, because I have a few strain ideas in the back of my head and in my notes that are crazy, and I haven't got into breeding. So look how God works. I'm meeting somebody, the top of the line legacy grower. Like, that's crazy, bro.
I mean, Cat and Massive Creations, those are two of the top dogs like ever.
Oh God, bro.
Are you surprised at how nice these people are and how willing they are to share their knowledge?
Yeah, like, I'm not gonna lie, he gave me an opportunity. Shout out Tech, Established Tech. Yep.
Yeah.
So, I got, working with them. I'm trying to get some of those lights. He sold me on them. I think they're great, and the fact that Kat is there vouching for him that crazy, like, nah, the proof is in the pudding, bro. Like, if you're you're a little off, you're not really paying attention to the details. Okay, these are the guys who are like vouching for this. That's all I need to hear.
Yeah. I was surprised when I first sat down and talked to Kat. I had no idea how big of a legend she was, because she doesn't carry herself like she's as successful as she is. So it's really cool. So what are your goals? Like, how far do you want to take? You're only 2 years, and I'm really impressed by the knowledge you've attained in 2 years.
Crazy.
How did you gain so much knowledge in such a short amount of time?
Really sitting and just researching and studying, on top of being ready to have those conversations. Like, you can't freeze, you can't, do rude gestures. You got to be a true soul to really, I feel like in my mind, that's what gets me through these doors and into these entrances. Like, I learned it from YouTube University, conversations and networking, and especially growing cannabis. You're gonna have to learn a bunch of shit. So like, if you're not ready for that, you won't win. You're not gonna win.
I hear you. What was I gonna say? Where do you see? Yeah, I'm just. So where do you see? How far do you see yourself taking it? Like, in like 5 to 10 years.
Shoot, I'll probably have a farm. I was gonna get a farm this go round, but I waited because licensing looks iffy. So I'll wait. I'll chill out. I'll watch the market, and I'm probably gonna have a farm, a license, in dispensaries. At the same time, I'm also doing clothing, so very similar to how, shout out to all these companies, all the legends in the game, regardless of whatever happened between them, but like, they're all legends. Cookies, all the cannabis brands, like Cookies, Runs, like, I want it to be a legacy brand, and that's the route I'm in. I'm having those conversations. I'm a few steps away from it, to be honest, and I never thought I'd get to this point, but it's only up from here. So everything, like, I don't know how to really answer that with just everything.
Yeah, you want to be. You see yourself being like a heavy hitter in the game. Like, if you're involved in the industry, Baby Ape.
Yep, on God, yeah.
That's what's up, man.
I'm starting to get that recognition, definitely in Minnesota. So it's been crazy, thousands of views, thousands, and then, when they shake my hand and I tell them who I am, they're like, oh, hey, how you doing? Yeah, I follow you. And I'm like, yeah, I really don't post my face on there because who wants to see that when there's beautiful nugs right there, bro? Like, come on, man. Like, I'm not even going to look at the guy making it, but when you see
You'd be surprised. People do love seeing the face behind the brand and the personality behind the brand. Like, yeah, it's like more people are drawn to that for some reason, and you've got a great face too, so use it, dude.
Oh, my bad, but thank you, man.
So when people, like, if I tried your product right now, or when people try your product for the first time, like, what really jumps out at them? What do they notice?
I got these reviews online. The proof is in the pudding. You feel like you hit a dab, like it's a dab. Like the resin is so strong, it's undisturbed. I didn't fumble it around in the bag. It comes intact. So if you got a microscope, you'll be able to see the trichome head on there. It's not broken off. There is no keef because it's all on the plant. So it's like they hit that and they just skyrocket up like crazy in the eyes and the face. They say sativa and indica really isn't a thing. It's more specific and, all that type of stuff. It's a lot to go into. I'm not going to lie. It's been a good event. That Sobe joint got me right now, and I got the Puffco in the bag. So I'm lost right now, honestly. But it's been a great interview.
You're doing a great job.
Okay.
You're well spoken and you're a good storyteller. And what I love most about you is you're inspiring. I feel like you're going to inspire a new, younger generation to see how much you've accomplished in such a short amount of time. The fact that you're sitting here with Shiloh Massive and Kat Franklin in the same building, and they're showing love and respect to the youngin'. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That means you're doing something right, brother. I want to smoke this right now.
I'm not going to lie. One of these days, we'll handle him.
Let's do it. What advice do you have to someone who's just starting right now, who's just starting growing?
Just don't give up and bulldoze your way through, bro. Honestly, one lesson I had to learn is a closed mouth doesn't get fed. So if you're not in these rooms, you're not getting off of the couch, you're not getting off of the keyboard, shaking hands, smoking joints, like, you know what I'm saying? You got to have a communion in this thing. So you got to just have that, I would say.
Yeah. Being just a nice, genuine person takes you such a long way. Like, if someone can meet you and not feel like this person's just trying to get over on me, this person's just trying to use me, then it goes such a long way. It's like, because relationships are everything in this industry, you know.
You can tell immediately when someone's trying to use you, It's sort of like, okay, like, I can do something for you. That's all you really want. You want to talk to me about, all right. Didn't ask me how my day was, or nothing like that.
I got you. Well, where can everyone find you on social media?
Baby Ape Brand, this is the logo. You'll see these two logos and the third one. Baby Ape Brand on Instagram, Baby Ape Brand on Facebook, Baby Ape Brand on Twitter. So, like, anything Baby Ape Brand, you'll see. You'll see us right away, man, and you will be surprised at that za.
I love it. The confidence, man. That's the Bay Area confidence.
Oh, God, bro. This is ours.
It's not on you, it's in you. Well, hey, Tay, it's been a pleasure chatting with you, dude.
Thank you,
and best of luck for your future.
Money Talks Podcast, watch it on all your devices. Woo!